Okay, so we're back. I know we're late. Um, I'm probably gonna always be late with these Housewives reviews. It's just like I feel like during the week I try to watch it, and you know when you watch it, I have to stop it, pause it, rewind it, jot down notes, and all of that. So it takes me a while to even watch it, um, and then I have to, sit down and do this and bring the review for you guys. So here we are. This is season 12, episode 8, Head Over Heels. We start off with Mike and Cynthia. Cynthia and Mike's little montage, of their relationship and, how they got together, all of their happy moments, all of that cutesy stuff. They had to give us all of that. And at first I was thinking, now, are we going to keep doing, like, is this going to be the whole thing or what we doing? But that's not what we was doing, so I was okay. Mike sits down with Cynthia's family, asking them, so, I'm going to be, thinking about marrying Cynthia, so I want to get you guys a blessing. How y'all feel about that? And everybody is happy about it. Everybody supports it. I support it. I like Cynthia and Mike. She seems very smitten, so that's good. If he makes her happy, that's all we care about. He took his daughters and Noelle, and it was nice that, he is referring to Noelle as his daughter as well. Because she will be his stepdaughter, so might as well, But they're very loving towards one another. Everybody's happy. He took them to see a case of rings and told them, well, the ring is in there, but look at all the rings. It's in there. It's amongst all them other huge diamond rings. So they, could see the ring in some good company. So everybody was happy about that. We move on to Portia. Portia is at home. She has the chef cooking, and she has PJ, and she gets a knock on the door, and she's like, "Oh, there's Daddy," and then she bringing out a cake, and it's a nice cake, and it's a nice meal that the chef has prepared for for the family, and they're celebrating his birthday. I guess we done went from we don't see Dennis, she ain't seeing Dennis to, we ain't even lead back up to them being back together. But then again, I guess maybe we are, because she says she's taking it slow, and we'll just have to see, because it ain't looking like it. It looked like Dennis lived there, or he might be living there, real soon. But now in real time, they back together. She's wearing a ring again and all of that. But she said her cookie jar is no longer a jar. And y'all see, y'all thought my good sis couldn't come up with clever, witty one-liners. Y'all was trying to call her dumb back in the day. She's not dumb. Anyway, one day before the proposal, I tried to say that in that SpongeBob voice. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Cynthia called Eva. She's sitting down, went out to eat. She meeting somebody, and she calls Eva while she's waiting. And she just so happens to be meeting up with Marlo. She's letting her, I'm about to meet up with Marlo, girl. I'm about to ask her, is it her? Because Eva knows all about Snake Gate, as Cynthia's calling it. And Marlo gets there, and she's like, oh, it's so hot, girl. You don't want to eat inside? No, we sitting out here. That's Cynthia's attitude. That's her whole composure. She's just like, girl, you know what this is. You know what I'm here for. Cut the small talk. Is it you? Was you the one that was recording my conversations? Was it you? And she's saying, I'm about to have a tear. I can't believe that you would think that I would do that. And that's the straight face she had. Which leads me to believe maybe it was Marlo. Like, at first I thought it would be, what's the girl name? Yvonne from Clark. But it's not Yvonne from Clark, apparently. Or maybe it's both of them. It's one of them. Marlo say it ain't her. And Cynthia just takes everybody's word for it. Because what else can you do? You can't just run along with that. It's hearsay. So who knows what that's about. Marlo mentioned Kenya's crashing that party too. And she kind of tried to bring it up, like she brought it up, like why you didn't check your friend. You need to get your friend, because she coming in my party, crashing my party, and that's disrespectful. And Cynthia's like, girl, I talked to her just like you say you check Nene in private. Me and Kenya talk, and she's like, oh no, not when you let her talk to you any kind of way, which she does, because they definitely roll back that footage. And Kenya, don't interrupt me when I'm talking. Why are you interrupting me when I'm talking? Yeah, she had a point, but the two don't correlate. The two don't correlate. But whatever, Marlo. Kenya, Cynthia. Don't get it twisted, because we have a different relationship, but Kenya know what's up. Cynthia, what's up? Because she really tries to play this role like she gonna check everybody, like it's like all for fun and games that people get to step all over her any other day, but everybody know what's up. Girl, shut up. Don't nobody know what's up. Show us what's up. Anyway, oh, good. See, when you don't really need them. See, I be babbling, and then I look back down at the notes, and it's like, oh, I said all of that. Anyway, Todd and Candy. Todd and Candy go to I get this building that is supposed to be Olay G. That ain't clever. That ain't cute. No. Let's go back to the drawing board, guys, because I don't like that one. I don't like that one at all. I really don't even like the idea, mainly because what kind of Mexican food y'all gonna give us? I think it's gonna be pan Mexican, like it's gonna be soul food Mexican. Like fried chicken, mashed potatoes, or fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, and collard greens in a burrito, which would probably be really good. So if they see this, somebody so happens to share this and share this and share this and share this, and they see it, I want my coin, because that's my idea, even though it's not hard to come up with that. Not hard at all. I'm sure somebody has already done it. But they get there, and Candy's not impressed because there has been no progress with the renovations, or getting anything up to par, up to standard. So she's like, well, we just spending the money, and I ain't seeing nothing. Like, we can't continue to just drop money on building here, building there, business here, business there, and nothing gets off the ground. We just got all of these buildings. What we doing? And he tried to give her a little static. They had a little, spar with smart, sarcastic remarks. And she wanted to know how much everything was going to cost. Ole G was $300,000. The breakfast spot, $360,000, and then his little trucking thing was $660,000. And he don't understand why she, wants him to pump his brakes just a little bit on spending all the money. Don't mess up the church's money, sir, on your, businesses. And with all of that going, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I'd be mad. I would be really upset. Really, I'd be pulling the plug on some stuff, calling behind the scenes, pulling the plug on some of this stuff, especially that truck. What they doing with the trucks? What they doing with the trucks? Like, I wanted them to elaborate on that one. What they doing with the trucks? Now, the restaurants, okay, but what y'all doing with them trucks? Todd. Candy fearful of the recession. She said, I done lived through the recession before. business wise. So she ain't got time. He gonna have to get it together. Cynthia and the little and her wine cellar opening. She's getting ready for that. Um, she also has an event space. I guess that's right next door, and then the wine cellar is in the same building. I don't know, but she has two things going on that is a grand opening for. Um, Everybody's getting ready to get there. Todd and Mike show up. I mean, Todd and Candy show up. Mike shows up. He comes separately. Um, Yvonne and them are there. Everybody's there. Everybody's showing up, pulling up. Everybody's coming into place, celebrating her. And there's no grand interest in nothing like that. Cynthia's there too, smoozing, walking around the room. And then Mike goes into the back and he shows the girls the ring. They're ecstatic. Everybody loves it. And, he, sets up with them what they're going to do. We don't see it, but it happens. Mike also, while everybody's chatting it up, Mike leans over to Candy and he's like, stick around for a little bit. She's like, okay. Okay, I will. And that blows over. That's neither here nor there. Marlo comes in and she brings Cynthia a card from Nene, a card and I guess it was a tray of cheese. And Nene's proud of her. It's very nice words. And Portia wasn't moved at all. Portia was like, y'all, because people started tearing up. Cynthia was reading it like she was reading a love letter. Like, girl, calm down. Portia said, child, y'all crying over some cheese and a card? And she boop right on out the room. She just don't see it for Nene. Not moved at all. Not moved by one bit. Okay, girl. Kenya arrives, and when she comes in, she sees Candy, and they have a little conversation, and she invites them to a dinner with she and Mark, because Mark's gonna be in town, and with Cynthia and Mike. So the three of them are gonna go triple date. And then Kenya first Cynthia lets her see the note and she reads it. She's messy. She don't see it for Nene either. So she makes a joke out of it. And I'm sure that probably hurt Cynthia's feelings because she felt, like that was love. And Kenya's just, let me read it in Nene's voice. Just completely blows it off, but whatever. That's your friend, girl. And at the end of the day, she know what it is, right, Cynthia? Anyway, Candy comes over there and they're just talking, and she just out of nowhere. Nobody asked for this. Girl, I think he's gonna propose tonight. And Candy was pissed. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Why would you do that? She told her that in confidence. Before the girl got there, she got a text message from Candy, and Candy was letting her know that, girl, I think he might do it. He done told us to stick around. I think it might happen tonight. Don't tell. But I'm sure she didn't say don't tell nobody. But that's understood. Like, why would you come in there saying that before it happens? Like, that ruins it completely, because now she's going to be anticipating it. Because her mom's showing up, all the family coming in, Noel done got there, his daughter's there. Like, it's a lot of family in the place, a lot of loved ones, a lot of close family and friends. So it's plausible. And then here you come with the extra info. What did I do? What I did? What I do? That's what Kenya gave. I don't know what I did. I didn't do nothing. Like she was the last time when she stormed into that lady's party with that band. What'd I do? I don't know what I did. The proposal. The proposal was beautiful. It was nice. Wasn't a dry in the place. People were very excited for her, genuinely happy for her. All the women, they panned around to where the girls were, the housewives, where they were in the place, and everybody was genuinely happy for Cynthia. So that was nice. Then now we gotta go on with the mess. Mark and Kenya riding out. They going to meet up with Cynthia and Mike and Candy and Todd. And Mark, I don't think Mark likes Kenya very much. I think he got the baby and he's good. He good on her. He just everything out his mouth, in response to anything Kenya says is sarcastic and kind of rude. Like, I don't think he like her, and it's sad. He's kind of mean, and I kind of feel bad for her because she takes it, She said they both have, she's an alpha female and he's an alpha male, and they kind of clash because of that. And to me, that's no excuse. No, you taking that. You being real submissive on that side. But if it was one of the women, she'd be down their throat like she do with Cynthia. Don't interrupt me when I'm talking. I don't think she giving Mark any of that energy. But then again, maybe she is, and that's why he fed up. But anyway, she brings up the whole, her crashing the party. No, the proposal. She brings up the proposal, and he said, "Well, did you tell her that? Did she know?" And she lied, like she completely lied, and was like, "Oh, I had a feeling that he was gonna do something like that. I didn't know, but I had a feeling." Girl, you did know. That lady texted you and told you that y'all needed to stay after because he's more than likely going to propose, and then you get in that car and sit in that man's face and say you didn't know, just so you don't look like the bad guy for ruining that lady's moment. And that's why he's mean to her. Because she be lying. She's probably very evasive with him. Who knows? I'm not getting into that lady's marriage. Everybody shows up to the restaurant, and they're talking about the small talk, marriage or whatever. And Kenya and Mark seem to be there. It seems to be personal. Like their problems are exuding through the conversation, and everybody is just looking around like, what's going on with them? They asking about a prenup, and see, don't ask me and mine about a prenup. That ain't your business, okay? Friend or no friend, mama no mama, daddy no daddy. Don't ask about it, cause it don't concern you. So the fact that it got brought up, I knew it was gonna be some mess, and of course it was some mess. It brought up some personal things between Kenya and Mark, and they had a disagreement on something. I just want you to know that's what you said. I just want you to know that this is how it was, in case you forgot. Kenya with that, trying to have that last word. Then he defends Nene about what Nene said about her having a buffalo. That's what she thinks he's confused about, because he was like, I wasn't upset. And she's like, you were very upset. You were very upset. Don't try to pretend you weren't upset now. You were upset. He defended her. I like Nene. I think she's a good person, She's respectable. When I met her, she introduced me to her husband, and I feel like that's a good woman. I'm thinking that makes her a good person, introducing you to her husband. Like, Mark, okay. You're not making sense right now, but okay, you should always have your wife's back, regardless of who it is. Whether you like somebody or not, you should have their back. So nobody was like, everybody was like, no, that's a no. You got to have your wife's back now. You can't be doing that now. Can you, get up and make a petty toast? I don't know what's gonna happen between Mark and Kenya, but It ain't looking promising. I don't know. And I think this is a girl's trip. I was going to say, is this a couple's trip? It's not. It's a girl's trip. So hopefully we ain't got to revisit no Mark and Kenya mess next week or in a couple of days because this is late. Um, I hopefully I'll see y'all sooner than later. But that's it. That's where they wrapped up at. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. The channel is Call Me Busby. And I'll talk to you later. Peace and light.